What is up, you guys? We are back here at the Disneyland Resort, but we are at the Toy Story parking lot. I am here with Becky, and we are checking out the new bus drop-off zone, which it looks like is almost ready to be open. Now, as we discussed in the past, that right there is where they're going to have the security checkpoint. They don't have the metal detectors in there right now, but I've seen them there when they were wiring it up. They have removed them until they're going to open this up. But my question is, when you go through this secure area right here, you have this fence, but with this fence right here, there are openings in this fence. You know what I'm thinking, Becky? I'm thinking they're going to put gates on the fence.
So you can come in and out of them?
Yes, so you can come in and out of them. So that's how they're going to secure it. Because I was wondering, how are they going to secure? You walk into a secure area, but then you have these open fences. Like, what are they doing? Like, how are they going to secure that? So what I just came to a realization is that they'll probably put emergency exits through there, because they have to have emergency exits, right? And so with the emergency exits, like they do over at the parking structure, they'll have like emergency push bars, and there'll be like doors, like little gates, right? That's what I'm thinking is going to happen. I can see off into the distance over there also that they have, you know, we showed you the canopies that they have for the loading, and I'm assuming unloading, and maybe that's what this is for. But if you could look onto the ground, if you look in closely there, there's all these little white circles on the ground. That is for the poles. Oops, there's the sign. That is for the poles for where the chain link goes for when you're queuing to get onto the bus. And then I don't know how they're going to queue you out here to go into security. But when you look right here, you can see, here's a sign. So they have restrooms to the left. They have the bullseye parking to the left. You have your shuttle to Disney Parks in downtown Disney, which is the big canopy we just showed you. And then parking for Buzz Lightyear and stuff is right here, all the way behind us right here. What we've heard is they're basically, it says restrooms to the left. They're just taking the employee restrooms that they had right there, and now they are converting them over to regular guest restrooms. And I don't know if they'll have separate employee restrooms or not, but that's what we're assuming is happening, because that is the only building that is left up from the original employee parking, cast member parking I should say, on that side. You could really see how the roundabout is right there and how there's a fence right there. I'm just still curious, will they unload you on the other side, or will they load you on this side, unload you on this side? That's the part I just don't get yet. So from what I can see right here is there are 4 drop-off or pickup spots here. So maybe, just maybe, in the morning time they're going to have a lot of pickup spots, and then towards the evening they'll send it over to a couple of drop-off spots. I'm not 100% sure how it's going to work exactly, but I can't wait. It looks like they're really almost done here. They're just painting everything, the poles and everything right here. There's not a lot of other things to show you, but pretty interesting. Right here in the middle, they've already cut down the trees from the roundabout over here, and I'm going to tell you right now, I'm pretty sure that this roundabout is going away. All these structures right here are going away. This will become more parking for guests. So now we are going to head into the Disneyland parks, and we're going to show you where the new, well, not new, how they're redoing the areas where the buses drop you off right in front of Disneyland, and see how they've put up fencing and how they're going to have us bypass security over there once they open up this security section. So we have made it over to where the buses drop you off over here in front of the park. I don't want to turn around and show you guys security, because they don't like us filming security at all, but right behind me is security. But you can see where the buses are. Now you can see in the middle here they've added a fence, and we were talking with a cast member, and he said, you know, the reason they added the fence is because all these people coming from the main street, harbor, are going to have to go through security, but when you come off the bus you don't have to. And so all those people are going to see us just walking right in to the Esplanade, right into the parks, without having to go through security. So they're going to want to try to run across the busway, and this fence will prevent them from doing that. I'm glad they thought of that in advance, because I wouldn't think people were that crazy, but you know what? People are that crazy. They would run across in front of buses and stuff and want to come over here. And then he also said right over here, there's this green fencing right there. There's going to be a no pass-through fence. They've already started to build the fence right here, but there's going to be a fence that comes across right here, and you're basically not going to be able to pass through it, because once you exit the bus, you're going to go straight through and not have to go through security.
Yeah, but no pass-through where somebody that's already gone through, where they can't hand something off.
Yeah. It's going to be like a fence, kind of like where it's going to be hard to...
where you can't hand something off.
Yeah. which is kind of like the fences hand something off. I know, I got you, I got you. Okay, so that's about it for the Toy Story construction. I will not sign off yet because we might find some construction inside the parks. Hopefully we do. If not, this will be the end of the video. Oh, well, I guess we're not finishing the construction video. Looks like over here at Avengers Campus, they do have some walls up. They have concrete up. They have built some of the structures. It's not just a bunch of metal fixtures and stuff now. The actual walls are up. I'm still real curious to see what they do with that hanging, that bar thing right there, how they're gonna fling Spider-Man around. But yes, this is the Spider-Man attraction over here on Avengers Campus, and the walls have gone up. They are starting to make a lot of progress over here. I'm not sure what's happening here in front of the Little Mermaid, but right here there are construction walls up. This is kind of where they do some loading for World of Color, where people line up, so I'm not sure what this is. Heading over to the other side, Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout. They got walls all over the place. I'm wondering if they're going to be extending the tile work that they did on the other side, because here it is brick, and over there I guess it is still brick, but just a different type of brick, more futuristic bricking right here in front of Mission Breakout. I would show you guys more of the construction over there, but the sun is not playing too kindly here. It is right in that direction, and I don't see as much progress over here. I mean, I guess there's a little bit of progress over here. The building is up there, but the walls have not gone up yet, or the windows, I should say, because I think that's going to be kind of glassy window structure right there, not all just cement walls. Now we're going to head on over to Disneyland to check out the new entrance to Tomorrowland, which I know is temporarily finished, but I know they're going to be changing it in the future as they refurbish Tomorrowland. So we are here at the entrance of Tomorrowland, and as you can see, they've added a fence to the grassland area here, and it is really wide open, and I really like this. It just makes it look so open. And I'm going to take you over there, and you're going to see some of the concept art of what it's going to look like right now. That's a brave little ducky right there trying to make it across. Go, ducky, go! Go, ducky, go! Now this is the temporary look of what Tomorrowland is going to look like, and you can see the colors are pretty bold, but then there are white things right there. It is interesting to see what it looks like here. I think it looks a little bland, but I'm assuming they're going to do something more with this as they have new concept and design for Tomorrowland. But look, you guys, there's still French fry rocks right there. Remember the time when there was a lot of French fry rock? And then right now you see a curb and a round thing right there. I'm wondering if they're going to keep all that grass over there on the other side of that curb that's in the middle. I'm assuming they are, because there's a light pole already in there, so they're not going to tear that out and create another walkway right there. They have nice indentions for the benches and stuff right there. I think it just really is nice how they opened up the entrance to Tomorrowland. Well, that was it for the construction update, you guys. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with all your friends. Not a lot going on right now, but I cannot wait till January, February, March when they do all the refurbishments. That's our time. And until then, we'll catch you next time.